Come hear about this foolishness that happened to us today when we were on our way to get some extra items we needed to make dinner. Now, if you're one of them ones where you only want to hear positive things about Ghana, this may not necessarily be the video for you. Try again tomorrow. So hubby and I went out early this morning. We like to get out and about, handle our little business so that by the afternoon we can come home and be relaxed and cook and just chill out. Enjoy the rest of our day. So as we're on our way to the local market, we were thinking like, you know what, we need some onions. Now, when you get to the market, sometimes onions can be, give or take, more expensive or less, depends. So it's always cheaper if you can to just get your onions from a local street seller who has them on top of their head. We happen to see one. So we're like, great, maybe we could save a couple of extra CDs if we just get the onions from her. So I call her over to the car because she was walking, we were driving. I pull over, I call her to the car. So she hears my American accent. She gets to the car and my husband starts speaking to her in Fanti, inquiring about the onions that she was selling. So he asked her, how much is the onions? Now she has onions on top of her head that is this size. Y'all see this? Okay. And normally when you're shopping at the local market, the onions come in a bag like this. So you get a bag like this and you get maybe 5 onions in the bag. So she had a tin can. The tin can was about maybe this big. And the onions were filled inside the can. Now, they didn't come up to the rim. They were a little bit less, but it was in this tin can. So if you were to think about it, it'll probably be maybe 2.5 bags of these onions. Now, these onions are only 10 cedis at the market for a bag. So if you were to calculate that, you would probably be spending somewhere around $25, $6 for 3 bags of onions. So, okay, let's keep that in mind. So husband asks, how much are the onions? Ma'am says 100 CDs. 100 CDs. So my husband says there is no way we are about to spend 100 CDs for these onions. Like, have you lost your mind? So she goes, well, how much are you willing to pay for them? Because I'm not going no lower than 70 CDs. Ma'am, how about we not paying anything for them? Goodbye. So here's the thing. I feel like a lot of times when Ghanaians hear an American accent that they automatically jack up the price on things because they think, oh, it's payday. This is an American speaking person. They got all the money. I'm about to make as much money as I can. Here, they don't think about the longevity of their business. They think about the moment. So they try to jack up the prices on everything to make that money in a moment. But you don't realize that when you're doing that, you're losing your clientele. So that consistent clientele that you may have had coming back to you on a regular basis, bringing you steady money, you want to jack up the prices so high that they're never coming back to you again. So you just lost all of your potential opportunity to make more money in the future, all because you want to be greedy in the moment. That's never going to benefit you. I feel like a lot of Ghanaians do this because they don't think longevity. They think about the moment. They think about how they can eat in the moment. They think about how they can make money in the moment. They don't think about how they can sustain over a longer period of time and keep that clientele coming back. They don't care about clientele coming back. They just care about getting what they can get in that moment. And it's like, that's why y'all chewing y'all fingers. That's why you may make the money in a moment. You may be doing okay for yourself. You may be doing fantastic for yourself. But guess what? That money ain't gonna last always. So when you charge this ridiculous price and you see that no one is coming back to you to spend with you, then you sit down and realize, or you should realize anyway, why you're chewing your fingers. You're gonna forever chew your fingers because you want to be greedy. Instead of making things so reasonably priced so that your customers will come back to you, instead of treating your customers with respect and showing them a friendly environment and atmosphere and being warm welcoming, a lot of the times they're rude, they're disrespectful, and they just don't care. Like, and I say this time and time again, the customer service here in Cape Coast is absolutely the worst I have ever seen. I've never seen customer service so bad. And things have got to change. Some Ghanaians have to start thinking different. You have to start thinking longevity. Stop thinking about the moment. Stop just thinking about what you can make in that moment, but think about your future. Think about how you can consistently not only make your customers happy, but keep business coming. You keep business coming by being professional, number one, by having respect for your customers, number two. Give them a little break. Give them a little discount sometimes. If you see the same customer coming to you over and over again and they're spending with you, why would you not want to make things affordable or even offer them a discount so you can keep those customers coming back? It's little simple things like that when it comes to customer service that is so lacking here, and they just don't even care to learn. It's not like the knowledge is not there. They just don't want to learn. They're very stuck in their ways. And they wonder why they're not progressing in life. They wonder why they're stagnated. It's because you don't have the mentality for growth. You don't got a growth mindset. It's a poverty mindset that we have to step outside of. We have to start thinking differently, and we have to start thinking about, how can I keep my business growing? How can I keep it expanding? How can I make people happy so that people will love to spend with me? Even if Time down the street got, a great product, but they've been with you for X amount of time and you've been so good to them and loving them and just really embracing them. Do you think that they're going to disregard you to go down the block? No, because they're going to respect that relationship that they have built with you. Because you offer great, outstanding service, they're going to be loyal to you. But when you have no disregard for people and you just treat people like the dirt on the street and you want to jack up prices just to get over for the moment, people's not coming back to you. They're not doing it. I know I'm not. We decided we was not taking them onions. We kept it moving. And we got maybe, I would say, not even a mile away from where the lady was that wanted 100 CDs for some onions. Found another lady selling onions, and she was selling them in bags. Now, we don't use some of the onions, so don't worry about that. But she was selling the bag of onions. It came 5. And guess how much we paid? 10 CDs. You see that? And not only that, but we'll be looking for her every time we're looking for some onions. Why? Because she was very friendly, and her prices were very affordable. Very cutesy, very demure. Like, this is for all my Ghanaians with that mentality. Stop blocking your own blessings by trying to be greedy.